Well, hi! We're back with more Final Fantasy IX. Right. So last episode, we met with Dr. Tot, who apparently resides here in Trino, and he's asked us to meet him at an abandoned tower in town that we saw last episode, though we couldn't really do anything with it. But before I do any of that, there's a little bit of housekeeping I need to do. Just a couple of little things here and there. First starters, I'm actually going to check out this fountain. There's a 10 gil coin in the water. Throw in 10 gil. Yes, I feel happier. You feel happier. Okay, so what you want to do is you want to do this 13 times. You'll understand once it hits. But we're actually going to do a couple of different things before we hit the tower and go to the next major area. And this is part of one of those things. So when you throw 10 gil into this fountain 13 times, what will happen is you will actually get another one of those Stellatio coins. Aha! So there's Gemini. Now the reason I am doing this is because doing the Stellatio side quest, there's a genuinely good reason why you want to do it early like this. It's because of one of the items that the Stellatio bird lady will give you, and it's specifically a weapon for Steiner, which is going to, well, it's going to help considerably in the very near future with quite a few different things. So let me think. That's the tower. We don't want to go there yet. Let's see. Oh, you have the Gemini. Give it to me in return for a reward. Yes, I will go ahead and do that. I don't think I have to read all her text again. She just says the same thing every time. Okay. Quack, quack, quack. Okay, that is what I was looking for. And yes, I will give you the Taurus as well. I think she's going to give me Gil for that one, I believe. Alright. Okay, yeah. Alright, so let's go here first, real quick. I want to equip. As you can see. Here's the trick with the blood sword, though. It's a sword varnished with blood. So I'm actually going to go ahead and equip it now. I'm also going to equip him with, if I can get the menu to work with me, I'm going to equip him with one of these because it reduces wind damage by how much? 50%? Okay. Yeah, we're good to go on that. Excellent. Let me just do something real quick, though. Okay, doesn't. Alright, so next, now that we've got the blood sword and we've got Steiner kitted out the way I want him to be kitted out, what we're going to do next is I'm going to go to the weapon shop. Because if you remember last episode, I talked to the old lady about the monster that was underneath the weapon shop. Well, we're going to go take a look at this. I want to fight that monster. Are you sure? I can't guarantee your safety. Who will fight the monster? Steiner, of course. Huh. Alright, here we go. Alright, so Steiner, I've got him equipped with the blood sword. I've got him equipped with an item that lowers wind damage. And more importantly, I've got him... Oh my god, I've got him equipped with Bird Killer, which should... Well, hypothetically should make this fight really simple, but I'm starting to wonder now. How much are we looking at here? Oh my. Wow! Annihilated. Told you so. Don't be such a fool. Okay. Let me see something, though, real quick. Okay. Let's try that again. I'm not really sure what happened there, but let's try that again. Because, okay, so what the blood sword does, this is kind of its cool function, is that any damage that Steiner does while equipped with the blood sword, it comes back to him as like a healing spell. So whatever damage he does to this bird, he will get back that health in damage, you know, based on how much damage he does. So let's see. Let's try this again. Maybe this time he'll actually hit it. There we go. As you can see, this weapon, I will admit, is kind of broken. It's really strong, and the whole healing element of it is just it's just ridiculous. So we're probably gonna be seeing a lot of this whenever I've got Steiner out, more than likely. Wow. That was pretty simple. Wow, I can't believe it. Here's your prize. I got a Tonberry. Wonderful. Alright, so now, real quick. I'm actually going to switch him over to the mithril sword for a little bit. And what did I have him with before? Wasn't that? Must have been that. Germanus boots. What does he get with power belt, though? Okay. Alright. So we'll take a break from the blood sword for now. Though I will be utilizing it later. That's for damn sure. See something? Yeah, yes, very good. Okay, I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I don't think there is anything else I need to do. I'm gonna go ahead and save real quick, just to be safe. Let's save, Kabo. It's a shame, too. I could have gotten that Griffin on the first try if only Steiner hadn't totally missed the first attack that he had, but it happens. It's always a, you know, always a bit of random chance involved sometimes with games like this. So let me just morph through you real quick. Alright, so I guess I can head over to this tower. Let me see. Do you have anything else to say? I saw him! I saw an old man wearing glasses walking out of this tower. This is big. Maybe. Oh. Dr. Tot? Princess, thank you for coming. Welcome to my humble abode. This is your home? I traveled quite far in search of a sponsor for my research after I departed Alexandria. I finally found one here in Trino. You have grown into a fine young woman. I am pleased to see you again. Dr. Tot, you look quite well. Ah, Master Steiner, you are escorting the princess? Yes, sir. I deeply regret my earlier actions. Still a straight arrow, aren't you? I'm sure you had your reasons, but I won't ask why. The Super Soft is in the box right there. Please take it. Don't mind if I do. See the Super Soft. Have you no manners? Thank the good doctor. It's quite all right, Master Steiner. We do a little looking around, make sure there's not something to grab or... probably not. I love this pre-rendered background. I think it's really cool. I wish it looked a little better, but I mean, what can you do? Now I can save my bro. I can't believe I must travel with a lowly criminal. Oh, I don't want to talk to you, Steiner, sorry. Master Todd, is this Gaia? Yes, it's a globe of our planet Gaia. I remember your lessons. You remember the ramblings of an old fool. Two phrases are commonly found in documents more than 500 years old. One is jewel, the other is summon a tribe. But 500 years ago, the phrases mysteriously vanished from history. The archaeologist Friedrich Asch theorized that jewel refers to the pendant passed down to the ruler of Alexandria. But the pendant, it is much too small to be referring to the same jewel. Other research suggests a relationship between eidolons and magical stones. Dr. Todd! Ah, Princess! Were you reading big books again? I've already read every book in this library, but I think better when I'm surrounded by old books. Really? I don't like books. You are a person of dignity. It is imperative that you study hard. I know. Oh, but I was quite taken by that book you gave me. What was it called? Was it I Want to Be Your Canary by Lord Avon? Oh yes, that's the one. So there is a book I like after all. My. What's this, Dr. Todd? That is a globe of Gaia. It's a model of our planet. A Gaia globe? I never knew our castle was shaped like a sphere. We live on the surface, Princess. Ah, yes, the stars. They inspired the theories relating to stones and eidolons. That is why... No, I'm sorry, I was lost in thought again. It's okay. Where is my room on this globe? Oh, your room is much too small to point out on this globe. What about the castle? That I can do. How long has it been? 8 years? Time passes quickly, but I haven't changed. I continue to collect and research these items. Where did you find this globe? It's an antique. It's broken, as you can see, but I use it as an observation deck. Ironic, isn't it? Looking up at the sky from inside a globe. It sure is. Princess, I don't mean to meddle in your affairs, but I am on your side now and forever. Please tell me if there's anything I can do. Dr. Todd. I see. So the Queen's forces have already grown quite powerful. Okay, then. It may be dangerous, but I shall see to it that you reach Alexandria. How? I had an old transportation device remodeled in the case of such an emergency. This way, please. Ah, we can finally return to Alexandria. I'm coming with you. What? Why? I can reach blank more easily from Alexandria. Yes, come with us, Marcus. Okay, Steiner? Yeah. Let's go save blank and restore my mother to her former self. Okay. Please be equipped for battle. There are monsters underground. Please take the ladder inside the hold down when you're ready. Alright, let me go ahead and do that real quick. Oh wow, that's way better. It's just like all around better. Excellent. As is that. Alright, we're good on her. I'm actually gonna just... Yeah. Oh yeah. I want that. Because he had what? Germanus boots, and it's, well... No, we'll keep Germanus boots for now, but once we level up Alert, we're gonna switch him over to the Power Belt. Because, like, Steiner with a counter and Blood Sword would just be fucking ridiculous. Like, he will never die. And I guess we're good to go, so I'm gonna go ahead and head down this ladder. Gargan Roo. This is Gargan Roo, an ancient travel route between Treno and Alexandria. Why was this thing built under a tower? Actually, Gargan Roo was in use long before even the invention of airships. The tower was built on top of the disused tunnel. But it looks fairly new. I convinced Mr. Bishop to keep this place intact. I haven't used it since it was remodeled, mind you. We must first activate the tunnel connection sequence and call the Gargant inside. Let's see. Where was the sequence trigger? So, all we have to do is find the sequence trigger. Princess, let us find it. Good. Fair enough. You have a letter from Atla to Monev. I want mail, Kabo. Okay, let me go ahead and save real quick. Just in case, because you never know. Actually, there was one other thing I wanted to check. Let me see something. Okay. Alright, let's do some fights. Because this is actually... Gargan Roo is an excellent place to do some leveling up and whatnot. So, I'm going to be taking some advantage of that. Oh my god. Jesus. Because this team is going to need to level up a little bit. This is... Ooh. Do not do that. That is gross. Go, Steiner. Nicely done. Because there's actually a couple reasons why you would want to do some level grinding here, believe it or not. It's not just because, oh, I want to make the game a little simpler. One, you get a ton of experience points from these enemies down here, and on top of that, you get quite a bit of AP from them as well. So it's a good thing to just kind of sit here, especially with this team, considering how under-leveled they are comparatively to Zidane's team right now. It's for the best to really just kind of take advantage of this and you know, just go for it. Plus, you got a Moogle right here, so worst case scenario, you always have a method of saving, and you also have a method of, you know, using a tent for healing. I'm gonna do this a few times, mostly because I want to get Steiner's, I want to get the Mithril Sword ability, you know, stuck on Steiner, and then following that, I want to, I want to equip him with the Blood Sword as soon as possible, because that's gonna be his little thing for a while. You know, and for good reason. I mean, it's very, very helpful. You know, it's a really good fit for Steiner. Except when he misses. Come on, Steiner, what the hell, dude? There you go. I like the music here too. I like the music, every bit of the music in this game. It's all excellent. Also, fun fact, I don't know if anybody's actually noticed it, but if you notice the like Dagger, when she's walking past, like, say, the Moogle or Dr. Tot, her head will actually turn towards them, which is kind of a neat little detail. You know, kind of reminds me of oh, what is it? Legend of Zelda Wind Waker, because I remember that was like one of the first games I'd noticed something like that, where you know, your main character would actively look towards like interactable objects or NPCs and stuff. So it's really nice to see that this game was doing that well before, as a matter of fact. Like, so. I mean, these things are gross. Oh, I guess Steiner can take a turn. Duh. Oh, I don't think I've seen her trance yet, what it does or what it looks like. Let's see. Pretty cool. That's the only unfortunate thing about Steiner, though. He's just so damn slow to act. Like, he's not at all fast, unfortunately. And of course, I can't use any of those Eidolons yet because Garnet just does not have enough MP to use them. Or Dagger, excuse me. Even I can't keep up with the name. I'm as bad as Steiner. Lord. I don't know, I kind of use them interchangeably, I guess, so it doesn't really matter. But just for the record, like, Gargan Roo is, like, really a very short little, like, transition area. There's really not a whole lot to it. Our goal right now, frankly, is just to activate the mechanism that'll allow the Gargan, which we'll meet that here in a bit, to head our way. And then you'll kind of see. You'll see what all there is to see about it. Damn, Steiner. This is why I want the blood sword on Steiner, so I don't have to waste time healing him every 2 turns. Because technically you can equip it to Marcus, but that's pointless. Where are we at on this? No. I know this isn't the most exciting thing ever, but I promise, like, especially going into the next episode, there's gonna be a lot of cool stuff happening there. Again, this episode is just more of a kind of a comfortable transition, you know, transitional episode, as it were. We're just trying to get back to Alexandria. That's all. Nothing too crazy. Oh, nice, Marcus. Good dodge, buddy. Oh, well, that's handy to know. Okay. Matter of fact, what I can do now, hold on. Yeah. Absolutely. Definitely want all that. No. Damn, that requires 8. Good God. But that's okay, though. Also, there's another fun fact I could kind of mention about this little section. So we've got Marcus in the party. Now, Marcus is not a permanent party member, as probably you already have assumed. This game like does like to throw like special party members at you that, you know, only show up for a little while and then, you know, go about their merry way. But in the case of Marcus, it's actually kind of important to level him up, you know, as much as you can within reason. With the reasoning being that so I don't want to spoil too much, but later on in the game we're gonna get another permanent party member, and their level will be based on all the experience that Marcus currently gets in this section of the game. So anytime Marcus is leveling up and getting experience points and stuff, all of those experience points will then be attached to this other character that shows up down the road. Like nowhere near right now, I can assure you, but down the road, we will see more of that. So it's definitely worth the trouble. And really, it's not really that troublesome, because it's only these are the only enemies down here, and I mean, one Steiner hit and a Dagger hit will kill it, so it's not a huge time loss. God, that's gross. It just distends its entire stomach out of its mouth, like. Bleh. Come on, let's make it a double. Let's go. Yeah, okay, good. Good! Wow, Dagger, very nicely done, ma'am. But then again, that's not shocking. I mean, she's really not the character you want doing physical attacks against enemies, really, but, I mean, you know, I'll take whatever I can get. I mean, she's not doing horrible damage. I mean, she's in the back row and doing 66. That's not terrible. I think Vivi would be doing a little more damage, though, but then again, Vivi would also be using, like, kind of OP shit to begin with, so. Anteater. Which one had Anteater? Okay. How are we doing health-wise? Fine, okay. Well, eh. The music in Gargan Roo is kind of odd. It's got a very odd, like it's jaunty. It's similar to Trino, like it kind of fits in that same mold, but it's way more like just awkward sounding. Sounds like, you know, you're hearing like voices sounding like they're burping and stuff. Like it's, I don't know, it's different. I may try to get them. Where are we at right now? 13, 12, and 12. I might try to go for either 14 or 15 across the board as far as levels. I'm still kind of debating that in my head, like which would probably be for the best. But then again, I mean, this is part of the game. Like I know I've been pretty good about doing a lot of this sort of like grinding stuff off screen a bit and like not, you know, dedicating whole episodes to it, but then again, you know, this is the way you have to play the game to a certain extent. Like it would be kind of misleading if I didn't show stuff like this off, because, you know, somebody could very well get into this game and think, oh my god, it's like everything, you're just moving forward so quickly and there isn't a bunch of grinding. Like, no, there's a little. Of course, I think I'm going a little overboard in some respects. Like I'm very, I don't know, I'm very like I'm very thorough when it comes to like the ability point stuff. I don't like to, you know, I like everybody to have access to as much as possible whenever possible. I just think it makes things easier for me in the long run. How are we doing? Okay, we're about to be able to get nice, very good. Okay. Everything's coming up Millhouse. Very good. Ugh. But I do promise next episode will be a little more story intensive. Like we're, you know, like spoiler alert. Once we finish up with Gargan Roo here, we're actually going to go back to Zidane and his team over in. They're still technically in Burmecia, or at least outside of Burmecia, and we'll be checking in with them and seeing what they're up to. But I can't say it's pretty obvious that you know, we saw it like in the episode, I think right before, I think it was episode 14, I actually went over to that dusty, sandy, desert-looking place with the big, you know, cyclone in the center. That's where Zidane and his party are going to be going next. That's Clara. That's where that's where a bunch of Burmesian refugees ended up, and it sounds like Kuja and Beatrix are possibly going to be making some kind of attack on Clara in the very near future. So that's kind of what's coming down the road. Plus some cool boss fights and more Kina eating. It's gonna be a blast, I promise. We'll have so much fun. Come on, I could really use some double of those enemies. I'm sure Dr. Tot's just sitting here like, what in God's name are they doing? They've been in this room for 14 minutes. What's going on? Are they lost? There's only 2 exits. Nice. Just sounds like it's throwing up. I love it. Nice. Very, very good. Alright, now we can go back to the blood sword. Hell yes. He's good otherwise, so. Ooh, uh-oh, Marcus, what are you doing, dude? I need you to not die, fella. Yeah. As you can see, he's using it on Marcus, isn't he? Yep. Shit. Shit! That's okay though, I've got plenty to spare, so I'm not upset. Oh my god! Oh wow, nice. Holy shit. Unexpected. Go Steiner, show him how it's done. 832, that's ridiculous. And all you have to do is just get Stalazio coins, and really, they're not hard to find. Like, I know the first one I got, which was in the Dali village, and it was just right there in the windmill. It was like right there on the ground behind the gears and stuff that made the windmill spin. Like, I mean, I guess you don't have to get the blood sword. It's a completely optional side quest, but like, considering how simple it is, like if you're like doing a first playthrough of this game, like just check it out on a guide. Like, just look at the locations where the Stalazio coins are, and then just kind of go from there, because, like, the blood sword is absolutely worth it. Like, I've read online, there are some people who genuinely think it's kind of broken, and I understand sort of where they're coming from, but at the same time, it's a Steiner weapon. Like, Steiner's not, like... Steiner won't necessarily guarantee you win a fight. Like, he's slow, his evasion is terrible, he's gonna take hits almost all the time. He more than likely will always take a hit. You probably won't see enemies miss hitting him. He's just all about, like, brute strength and just, taking his sweet time, and once he gets a turn, then he just does shit tons of damage. But, at the same time, you also have to kind of, you do have to kind of strategize a little bit with it. Like, okay, well, do I need him to attack here, or do I need him to, like, quickly do, like, an off-healing thing? Like, what do I need him to do? Now, in this case, that's not really a problem because we have Dagger, but, like, say if I had, like, Steiner and Zidane, and, say, Vivi. No dedicated healer, so who would be doing the healing? Because Vivi could, but Vivi is more useful when using black magic, so you don't want to waste it on him, so thus Steiner would kind of come into play there. And especially with the blood sword, then Steiner can kind of back and forth it, where he can do damage, keep himself healed up, and then at the same time do, on the side healing when necessary, so, little stuff like that. Good. Give me more! I gotta say though, the blood sword actually looks really cool. I love its design. Especially considering it looks like a sword that Steiner would never actually want to use. Like, it just looks like something he would never touch. Nice. Kinda wasted, but still nice. Let's see how much damage he actually does when he hits it now that he's in trance. That's almost 1200 damage. Fantastic. Very good. Yeah, we'll get him to 15 and then we'll move on. Almost there. But I kind of figured I was going to have to fill out the time on this one, because if I didn't do this, then this episode would literally have been like 6 minutes. Like, it would have just been like, done. Oh, hey, we're already done. Okay, bye. Damn, Marcus. Very evasive, sir. I like it. Especially for the upcoming boss fight. That's going to be very nice if that gets taken advantage of to some degree. There's actually one thing I wanted to check, though. Just Good. All I needed to see. Which you'll understand shortly as to what I was checking on and why. I do like this enemy design, though. It actually looks really cool, I think. As a matter of fact, actually, this sort of reminds me more of something you would see in, like, Final Fantasy VI. Like, a lot of the enemies in this game, in fact. Because, again, that's sort of the point of 9. The idea behind its, art design and general design was it was supposed to be reminiscent of sort of your classic-style Final Fantasy games previous to FF7. And so a lot of the enemy design in this game really is very reminiscent of, say, Final Fantasy. I say specifically 6, just like in general. I mean, I guess you could argue it's sort of like a weird mix of 4 and 6. Like enemy variety is kind of from 6, but like the general aesthetic of the enemy design is similar to something you would see in 4. So I don't know. I just think that's a neat little touch. Because it's like, there's a self-awareness to it, but it's not obnoxiously self-aware. It's like it's very subtle. So, and that's how I prefer that kind of thing, so. Alright, one more fight, and then we can start moseying on to the next part of Gargan Roo. I don't understand why it's called Gargan Roo, though. I was always confused by the name. Like, I understand, like, the Gargan, that's referring to something that lives down here, but, like, I don't understand why Roo. Like, it just sounds like I don't know, it sounds like some kind of weird, like a volcanic kangaroo or something. Like, I don't know what that would really be, but, it just got a very odd sound to it. Not a bad sound, just an odd. It's a really odd name. Okay. Alright, now we're good to go. Let me do this real quick though before I do anything else. I'm gonna go ahead and tent. I'm gonna tent up. I love the tents. Those are so great. I wish I had a tent like that. I would totally utilize it. But then again, I've never been camping, and I don't really have the wanting to go camping. But I don't know, if I went camping, I'd want a tent like that, probably, maybe. Okay, so here we go. 1 chain plate. Well, hold on. No, not really. No. I'm trying to keep Marcus with just like mostly standard items, since I know we're gonna, at some point, yes, I will pull the lever. At some point he's gonna leave the party and we're not gonna get him back, so it's like, why equip him with a bunch of stuff? And I don't even think you can equip different abilities on him or anything either. Let's see, where was the sequence trigger? It was over there. That's what I just did, Dr. Tot. I'm trying to remember now. There was something over here, I forget. Ah, this is it! This is where we call the Gargant inside. What do you mean? Gargan Roo Trino Station is shaped like a circle. When you pull on that lever, Gargant circles around the station continuously. I don't understand what you're saying. Better to show you than tell. Princess, will you pull on that lever over there? What is it? Why, it's the Gargan. What's that? Ah, perfect timing. That is the Gargant, a giant insect that pulls this trolley. Next, we must halt the Gargant. Yes, that's the one. The Gargant should stop when you pull on the lever. I don't know, would he say lever? He might say lever, actually, now that I think about it. Dr. Tot seems a man of, kind of higher language, as it were. Please hurry. It'll resume once it's finished eating. Are you sure it won't keep going around in circles? It won't. I will reverse the connection sequence and let the Gargant out of the station. Please look after the Princess, Master Steiner. Of course. The princess is bright, but she is still young and naive. I am concerned about her safety. Please make your own decision on the matter at hand and protect her. I am but a humble knight. I cannot exceed my authority. Is that an honest answer? You may endanger the princess if you keep telling yourself that. I shall take note of your counsel. Fare you well, princess. Take care, Dr. Todd. I must hurry. I just pull the lever. Be safe, princess. Finally. We could reach Alexandria now. You can't even see Trino anymore. I wonder how long it's going to take. I never dreamed of going home in a vehicle like this. Dr. Todd remains a unique character. What's wrong? It's hesitating. Princess? Oh. Could this be the reason? I don't know, maybe. That certainly seemed like a valid reason. Alright, so... as with every other boss fight I've done so far, I'm gonna have Marcus try to steal some stuff from this worm thing. Oh shit, I need to turn that off. Goddamn, that was me being an idiot. Oof. Okay. So the trick with this fight, this enemy can actually poison your party, which is not good. So what I'm gonna have you do that first. Oh, damn it! That's not what I wanted to do. Christ. Okay. I guess he must have lost his poison or something. That's my only guess there. Alright, silence it again, please. Because you can, in fact, silence it. That's a thing you can do. Now, thankfully, though, I've got immunity against poison on both Dagger and Steiner, so regardless of what happens, this should... really now. This shouldn't be too big a deal. But still, like, it's really want to silence this damn thing now. That's really number one thing I would really like to do. Come on, Marcus. I don't want to... Marcus might be dead. Nope, not quite. Okay. Almost, though. I'm positive you can silence this thing, though. I know it keeps saying guard, but I'm positive that's the thing you can actually do here, because it's gonna start spamming shit. Go ahead and use it on Marcus. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Damn it. Come on, Marcus. I need you to do something now, buddy. Okay. That might be all of it, I think, maybe. There might be one more, but I'm not 100% sure. So we'll see. We'll wait for Marcus to get his turn. We'll steal, see what it says, and then go from there. See, of course, we're really not in any danger, though, as you can plainly see. Doesn't have anything. All right. Alright, now we're gonna now we're gonna very quickly, maybe you can't silence it. That's so odd though. I really thought you could. I don't know why. Maybe I'm thinking of something else. Probably am actually at this rate. Damn. Yes. Oh. Boo. Finally here. I think the Gargan is tired too. I never knew such a place existed in Alexandria. Where are we? Let's keep moving. Is this really Alexandria? Well, it must be. How do we get out? Well, this way. Princess, let us make haste. Wait, Steiner. I know this place. Dr. Tot told me about this place. My ancestors built this place to keep enemies from invading. Dr. Tot also said, Princess, we can hear your stories later. The stale air cannot be so good for us. And we gotta save Blank. Right. We need to hurry. Let's go, Steiner. Uh-oh. You! What kind of trick is this? I didn't do anything. Don't blame me. You really didn't do anything? You don't believe me? Look, we missed our chance to escape. Gah! They fell for it. Fell for it, they did. Zorn! Thorn! I am Steiner, captain of the Knights of Pluto. I have returned. Let us out at once. Too bad it is. You're all under arrest! Zorn! Thorn! I've returned to Alexandria to speak with my mother. Take me to my mother. Yes, we will take you to see Queen Bran, whether you like it or not. Capture Princess Garnet, Queen Bran said. Ordered us, she did. What? Lies! What's going on? There we go. I was getting a little scared there. Almost seemed like the game just like crashed or got stuck. Can you stand, Freya? It is nothing. Take it easy, okay? How about you, Vivi? Yeah, I'm alright. So what now, people? They said they were going to Clara. We have no choice. We must go to Clara, too. I knew you'd say that. You coming, Vivi? Do you think we'll learn more about those black mages if we go to Clara? Yeah, I'd say we'll learn a lot about them as long as we follow Bron and that Kuja guy. Then I'm with you. Clara! Sound yummy. I go with you. Oh, and what about the princess, Dagger? I'd never forget about her. She might not be here in Burmecia, but I know we'll find her soon. Well, let's move out. Some say it lies in the desert west of Burmecia, but I know not whether we can enter the town itself. Brighten up a little. We'll figure it out when we get there. Good for you, Zidane. Oh, Dagger, where could you be? Well, there we go. Perfect stopping point. All right, so now, we're back in control with Zidane and the team, and we're gonna be heading towards Clara, and that'll be the next episode. We're gonna be going into the desert, checking things out, seeing what's what. In any case, I hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you've been enjoying the playthrough so far, and I hope you'll join me for some more Final Fantasy IX. We've got plenty more to go at this point. In any case, thanks again for watching. Have a great day as usual. Like, subscribe, comment at your leisure, and join me for some more next time. It'll be popping up soon. Okay, bye-bye. What is this? What do we got? Oh, god damn it. Every time now. Boo!